Okay, welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager. I am super happy to be back. What we did since last time, as you can see, we stopped at the beginning of March, but I did do a 2-day race. I just simulated them. There were 2 hilly stages with our focus on Kristin, who turned 25 now. I can see his hill stat is so bad that we really did not have a chance. However, today we have a 1-day race. Let's remember, 1-day race gives more points for kind of the same effort. So let's try and get some there. It's a flat one, so hopefully we can sprint. And then after that, probably I will simulate the Tour of Rhodes as well, since with a mountain time trial, I do not think we can get Johnson decent in the standings, so I'll skip that as well. After that, probably the GPs following that and the Olympias Tour we will do with our main guy, so I'm actually already gonna register him just to be sure. Like I said, the points are the most important bit, so these 1-day races are actually a bit more important than the other ones. The Rhodes GP, we have a lot of other sprinters here which are way stronger than us, but maybe with some black magic we can get a good result. A top 10 is a decent point, so that's what we're gonna aim for. I'll get back to you in a bit if we actually had a good race. Otherwise, I'll just show you the result. As you can see, only 12th. Yeah, it's disappointing result. I think the guy that won went into the breakaway. Eventually, we caught up to them, but the last bit was like a lot of twists and turns, so we couldn't catch them. I mean, considering the opposition, like 73, 73, 74, you can see these are all kind of decent sprinters, and we are in that group with only 63 sprinting. I mean, I guess it's kind of realistic for us to not be able to finish off that sprint. The train was doing okay, even though a little bit out of breath, I guess. In the end, it is what it is. We might get some points, but there won't be a lot of them. Let's see here in rules scale. It's a 1.2 race, I think. Yeah. Here, Rhodes GP. Yeah, we don't get any points for that. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna skip to the Monday because new scout reports are coming up. As you can see, 9-3, the dates are still annoying as hell. And we scouted Bramson. He does at the moment have a potential of 4, which is exciting. And he did evolve a bit already. So, who knows? We might get a decent guy here. I am annoyed that you cannot order this based on country, only on evaluation. Still only the one Icelandic rider that we can sign. Hopefully there's 1 or 2 others. We're gonna still observe Bramson to see maybe what the other stats are here. And with this potential, we can really do some damage in the next years. Possibly it will go down next. We'll see. I will get back to you, not for Rhodes GP, but for GP Istria. I will get back to you. Alright, we have news. We have a fitness peak for Omarsson and for David Johnson, so it's the youngest one of the Johnson brother. Not perfect, but we are now on the brink of doing the Istrian GP. So let's hope we can get some points here. Okay, welcome back. The GP of Istria. As you can see, it's a hilly stage, but here at the end, actually, we don't have that much hills. So maybe we can do something nice with our sprinter, Kristin Johnson. As you can see, the others do have the fitness peak, preparing for the Olympias Tour, and the other ones in this group are gonna have it soon as well, which is really, really nice. This means we probably will have a very good sprint train because our two baroudeurs are gonna have hopefully a good race day condition. So let's see our opposition. Well, it's not the best, but as I said, I think the sprinting stat is maybe more important here. I'm fairly sure that our sprinter can survive these hills, so hopefully we can grab some good points here. Okay, welcome back here. As you can see, all of our domestiques are back here. They have completely dropped because it has been such a hard race. Luckily, our top 3 riders are still in the front. Only a small peloton left, so I'm really, really hoping we can do something with our sprint here. I used the younger Johnson brother, who didn't really have a good day in the end, just to keep us at the front of the peloton. Now I will do the same with Omarsson, and then hopefully Johnson, the oldest one, will still have enough energy left to do the sprint here. This last hill will be crucial to stay at the front, so we will really try our best to do that. Let's go. Here is the start of the last hill. I am gonna up the tempo here to make sure that we really can stay at the front, because I mean, as you can see, we do have some attacks here. Let's follow Locke. Yeah, I think that was a good bet to do that, actually, because as you can see, we really are at the front here. Unfortunately, I'm a bit late with the gel on Johnson. Let's go. As you can see, the sprint is already going on. I will put Omarsson on 99. Hopefully Johnson can follow here. We might be too late. Let's go, Johnson. It will be tough, but top 2 maybe? Top 3? Top 2? Third place, but still that's really good 4 points. I'm super happy actually with that result. Against this level of competition, as you can see, the winner actually sprinting is several points above ours. So what we have gotten here as a result is really, really, really good. As you can see, they're completely dead, both of them, so there's no way we could have done any better whatsoever. As you can see, the Istrian GP nets us 25 points for a one-day race for a third place, so I mean, that's just perfect. Another 2 weeks of scouting have gone. Still no other Icelandic rider, so hopefully we will find someone, but we have already almost completely scouted Bramson here, so make sure that he's continue being scouted, and let's look at his profile. Okay, it looks as though we have a 3.5 star rider here, which is in any case better than what we have. He will be better at climbing, unfortunately not that good at sprinting, which will mean that we will have a harder time at one-day races. However, it's definitely a good sign, so let's see if he ends up with decent other stats, and he will be our main guy starting, well, whenever he surpasses the other team members. Okay, the next one-day race, GP Goriska. Hopefully we can get a decent result here. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a hilly race, but we have a sprint at the end, so if we can protect Johnson, maybe we can get a decent result here. Luckily, he's at his fitness peak for the race that is coming up, and the others as well, which means that our train is probably gonna be, again, pretty decent, so hopefully we can get a nice result here. We are back in the race. As you can see, again, because of the hills, unfortunately our domestiques are completely cooked. Luckily, we still have our best riders at the front, 14k to go. I must admit that Johnson is not doing great, but we only have 4 hills to go. If we can get over the last one ahead of the bunch, we might get a win here. So I really think it's possible to at least get some decent points. We'll see how good Johnson is at the end. Hopefully he can make it until that point. And apart from that, we're just gonna try to focus to follow these other guys. This train should be able to help us here in the end to stay at the front. Again, I am using Johnson as some kind of front guy to make sure the older Johnson brother stays at the front as well. Only 8 kilometers to go. Let's do this, guys. The last, we only have two steep hills left. We are gonna make it with Johnson. We just need to make sure that we follow the others here. I am gonna put a gel on maybe already all of them, just to make sure that they regain energy during that last uphill. Oh, we have to follow here. We have to try our best. I'm gonna go 90 on Johnson, the younger one. Let's go full 99. Let's do that. Let's make sure we can follow these guys. Actually, this might be the best. Just go full gas over the last bit. It's gonna slow down to make sure that the older Johnson brother can return here. And then we'll go 99 with Omarsson over the hill. The only thing to do for our main sprinter is to follow Omarsson here in the downhill. And then sprint. And then sprint. Omarsson, slow down. You're not allowed to win today. But Johnson is. Let's go, guys. Let's go. This was a perfect lead out. As you can see, Johnson is also completely done for, but we made it. We made it. We won this race. A 1-2 even. Perfect lead out of our 3 riders. Maybe the AI is a bit too stupid for this finish, but you know, we gotta exploit those moments to get our points in to make Iceland a better cycling nation. This is 40 points in the back, even for a hilly stage. As you can see here, we still kind of did the best, you know. I think it was just the right amount of uphill, and with going here on the last bit with our hilly rider, the other teams just couldn't follow anymore. So we get 40 points for our sprinter, Christine Johnson. Yeah, guys, a bit of unfortunate news here. Omarsson, basically our main lead out, unfortunately is ending his career at the end of the season. A bit disappointing, to be honest. He's definitely our best hill rider and super great for our lead out. I mean, for his stats and for our team, super great. In general, he's not, of course. I'm a bit sad that it has to go like that. So we have to focus on the other guys. I am a bit afraid though, because, for example, Eyjolfur, Gudgarsson, Garsson is also very old and also at the end of his career. Aitor is not, but we have 2 more riders that say here end of career. I didn't receive their mail, but we can see it here that they will be at the end of their career. That means we will lose at least 3 Icelandic riders. Let's hope that Gudgarsson will not end up leaving, because otherwise we have to fill up with low stat Norwegian riders once more. Let's hope we don't need to do that and we can go full Icelandic next year. Okay, as you can see, this race is a major objective for our sponsor, the Olympias Tour, the first objective. We really want to do well here to, guarantee the future of our racing team. Luckily, we have our main riders all in fitness peaks here. +3 expected race day condition, of course, that can vary a bit. So let's just go and hopefully we can get a top 10 because that's the actual objective. This is in general a flat race. How can we guarantee that top 10? We go into the attack, or at least we try to, and we try to get some seconds at the intermediate sprint. Of course, we will try to get Christine Johnson to win here, but with David Johnson and Omar Son, we're gonna try to get some points at the intermediate sprint here. So that's the tactic for this race. I will come back to you if something interesting, something good happens. Okay, I first tried to attack with Johnson, but didn't happen. But right now it does seems that my attack with Omarsson did work. Let's see how it plays out. Yeah, it's gonna work. I'm gonna go down a bit in speed. Unfortunately, it does seem that they don't want to let me go anyway. Ah, come on. This is super annoying. Like, why do you want to chase me down like that? Oh, you want to join? That makes sense. I'll wait for you. Perfect. With the two of us, we can make it quite far, I believe. Perfect. The sprint is coming up. I am pretty afraid that I will not make it. But let's see. Let's see, maybe I should go 85. Even though, honestly... Just follow, man. Just follow. Yeah, I'm pretty dead. Make sure that I cross the line first. Great. And now we're just gonna slow down a lot. Do we make it to the end though? I'm not sure. I want to get to that, and then we need to make sure that we don't get dropped again, which is problematic. I'm afraid we won't make it there. But we already got some seconds. So what I'm gonna do here is get some drinks for our riders to make sure they don't get dehydrated. I'm just gonna give this up because otherwise I will not make it till the end, I fear. Eriksson can protect Omarsson. Just stay in there. I mean, we got seconds for Omarsson. This will get us up into, I don't know, definitely a top 10 place for now. So that's the goal. Get in that top 10 with at least one rider. The question now is anyone gonna sprint for that one? I need to try to get there with Omarsson again, I guess. So it does seem like they are gonna try to sprint for that as well. Are they though? Maybe not. Gerson, they're not gonna sprint. I don't think they're gonna sprint. That's awesome. We're gonna try to get some with Onar, or do we want Johnson? I think it's already too late though. Let's see. It's Omarsson. That's fine. That's fine. It's not too bad. Sit up and then go for the sprints. Okay, back at it. Let's set up our sprint train. 15 kilometers to go. The finish does have a corner at the end, so we might want to start sprinting early. Just gonna set up the front here. It's not hugely important, although Omarsson is pretty dead, but we just need to get him to the line in the top. I mean, just to make sure that he doesn't lose any time, really. And in that case, he can also just try to get our main sprinter Johnson in a good position to hopefully score a top 3, because that would also include points, first of all, and winning some seconds on the general classification. Ericsson going to the front, maybe not go completely nuts yet, but it's already good for the other team members that we are there. Goodmanson can now go. Can he go 99? Maybe 95? Hopefully, that would be great. Oh, these guys are good, man. Let's see. Yeah, they're 70 flat against 52 flat rating. It's gonna be almost impossible to get that train in a good position, but we'll just try and we see where we will end up. Gerson, your turn, mate. Go as fast as you can, maybe already even start with some kind of sprint just to get us to the front in those corners. 2.5 to go. There's a lot of corners, so I'll just go 99 with Omarsson. This is good. This is quite good, actually. There's a lot of corners over there as well, so actually I might already start sprinting. Johnson and the other brother can already go as well. Let's just drop here. Yeah, unfortunately no top 3. We tried, but not good enough. With a decent lead out, we might have gotten a top 3 there. I mean, we did a good lead out, I'm sorry, with like decent rated lead out riders. We could have gotten better there. Yeah, as you can see, 73, 71, 72 sprinting. We can't beat ourselves up against these riders. They're just, in comparison, way too good. But we've done well, because if we look at the general classification, we do have the 3rd place rider. It would be nice if one of our riders, but I'm afraid they won't, has a jersey, because that means we can go into the attack more easily. For that, we'll probably need like a young rider. Maybe we'll attack with Johnson this time. Again, Omerson and Johnson, David Johnson, we used to go into the attack to mainly secure that top 10 position. Christine, we will use to go for stage points and hopefully even a victory at some point. Okay, another race, the second one of the Olympias Tour. Again, 2 intermediate sprint. Unfortunately, our riders did not get a memo to be at the front to attack. Only Johnson, our sprinter, is, but we're not gonna attack with him. Are we? Are we? Maybe we are. Let's just try, you know? If we are in the front after this attack, we will have him there. We'll drop him for sure once we pass this mark. If the others are not at the front, we have to just go into the attack and try to get those seconds. We have to. There we go. A Johnson attack. Let us go, man. Just let us. Nah, we're not gonna make it. There's too many teams that are riding against us. I'm gonna drop you. Oh, actually, no, you shouldn't get dropped. That you're just not gonna ride with them anymore. Because if we get dropped, then I'm sure they will let them ride. So what we're gonna do is, as soon as they catch us, which will happen right now. Yeah, right now. We're gonna go with Omarsson again. And Gudmundsson can protect Johnson. Let's see if this guy is gonna sprint. I'm not sure. Sprint is actually better than mine. Omarsson goes ahead. Oh, he's sprinting. Damn it. Yeah, we're probably not. Oh, we are winning this. I assume he's gassed. Good. And then just slow down. Jesus. They destroyed the peloton. Oh, some guy fell. He's a good one though. Okay. I'm afraid this will not do it. Yeah, 18 seconds, never gonna make it. So what we should do is set up for the sprint here, I think. I don't think we should attack now anymore. That does mean we're gonna have to react on anyone who is attacking. 4.2 to go. Gershon 99. And then we'll put Johnson before the other one. Yeah, this should do. This should do. Omarsson 99. And nobody's trying to get these. So we'll get them for free, I guess. There we go. Okay, final kilometers. Let's set up our sprint train. Gudmundsson is cooked, so let's put him first for our sprint. Johnson and Johnson, and then Omarsson in front of them. Although his sprint is actually quite good. So we'll put it like that. 85, so we only use yellow bar if we get to the front. And then hopefully we can start sprinting. Gudmundsson, get your energy bar. I think he'll probably run out before it starts. Yeah, it does. So let's go with Gershon. We have 9 kilometers to go. Not a lot of corners coming up. So we'll have to see. An attack that late. Okay, we have to start go 99. I will already pop some of the, actually, we just attack. A bit like this. Just to make sure we're in the front. Then we can go 99 with Eriksson. Pop the last ones for Omarsson. And put Gerson there so nobody can claim our sprint train. Let's go sprint with Eriksson. We do have quite a while to go. So I'm just gonna put Johnson on 99. And then start sprinting now maybe. Yeah, I think that's the best. Johnson, then Omarsson with the second pull. And then the last one is Johnson. Top 3! Yes, I think yes. Yes, we got seconds. We got 4 seconds, and here we got 3. So that means we're doing well. That's a good result. And then in general classification, we have the yellow jersey, actually not with Johnson, but with Omarsson. This is a very, very nice result. And I'm fairly certain we will have a top 10 now. If we look at these results here, it's gonna be hard to kick us off that out of that top 10 place. The only thing I want to focus on now is get points with Johnson. Okay, amazing race day condition for our riders here, and we actually have even better news. We have our sprinter in a jersey as well. So we have 2 people in a distinctive jersey. The sprints are quite close to the end today, so what I'm gonna do, it is risky, but I'm gonna see if I can let some people attack and just ignore, just let the other sprinter teams chase them down. I know I'm in the yellow, so actually it's probably my duty to actually get them there, but let's hope we can bait them a bit. And then if there's only 1 or 2 people out, we'll try to get the seconds over here and then sprint for the victory. I'll get back to you if something interesting happens. The breakaway has been caught. This is actually a new attack already. So we'll try to catch him so we can get the seconds over there. We just got 99 here. We don't really care that we destroy our domestiques here, because we can make use of the other sprint trains as well. Ooh, it looks like we have some competition here for this sprint. Or actually maybe some people who are just attacking. Oh, this might be tough. This might be quite tough to win this. Eriksson, you'll follow him. Yeah, we have to go fast with Eriksson. Oh, no, they let us go again, it seems. Omarsson, 99. We want to get those seconds. Yeah, they're not gonna go for it again. The AI is incredibly stupid on this one, but hey, we want to make Iceland great. The only way for us to do this is actually second. Oh well, we didn't, but it's fine. Is to actually get seconds here, and now we can sit up again. Okay, 15k to go. You know what time is it? We will set up the sprint train. I have looked at the finish line and it does seem like there's a corner right at the end there. So we can start sprinting a bit early. Let's check the map here. Oh, I think there's a lot of corners at the end. Yeah, we have to sprint quite early, I think. 65 sprinting for the day. It probably won't be enough, as we know, but let's see where we can get. How is he gaining? Ah, shit, man. It's too early to go all out. With still 4k to go. 3 to go. Omarsson. You just go all out. Maybe even start sprinting already. Oh, we're gonna catch him. Johnson, your turn to go. And then the older brother. Are we gonna win this? Ooh, no, yes. Will we? We got early, but we won. Oh, I think this might be very, very good. Oh shit, for our GC. Frithgar is quite close, but still we have a major win here. we might win GC with this win, and we get extra points, of course, for the day win as well. I think it's 7 and 40 wins for 40 points for the GC win, if we get there, of course. I mean, we're quite a bit ahead. I would be very surprised if this still goes wrong. It can. These guys are good. There's 2 races left. 20 seconds in total at the finish line, and I think 12 again during the others, yeah. So again, I'm gonna let the group go. I mean, I do care about the seconds, but unfortunately, they're not gonna let me attack, I'm pretty sure, and I also don't want to waste energy. I will go for the sprint again. I hope only 2 can escape. I just don't have the strength to control any group just yet. So let's see what they do, and hopefully I will get back to you when things get interesting. We are looking at an advantage of 13 seconds. The others I don't really care about Omarsson anymore. I'm really just looking at these guys. We want to hopefully win with Kristin Johnson. So again, we get 40 points if we win the GC, which is really what we need to get to that magic kind of 400 points border to get in that top 200 in the end, which is still our goal. Okay, 15k to go. As you can see, we have started our sprint train. The second thing you probably can see is that both Gerson, Eriksson, and Gudmundsson are pretty tired. That's because at the beginning our tactic really didn't work, and just 8 people from other teams got away, and nobody wanted to ride. So I was like, okay, I'm on my own here. Luckily, about halfway through, the other team started to help, but really it was quite scary because they immediately got like 3 minutes. So I had to get them going to maintain our position, which also means that we didn't actually get any seconds. But I mean, in the end, doesn't need to be such a big drama. If we get a podium here, I'm pretty sure we're safe. So we'll see what happens. First of all, let's get closer to the finish line with Eriksson. Oh my god, he's already dead. And we still have quite a while to go. Let's get his gel in. Yeah, he's gonna be done for quite soon. What does the finish look like? It looks like a straight line, doesn't it? Okay, 7k to go. I'm gonna focus on Eriksson to get us in a better position. Hopefully 5k only left. Let's pop those gels. With Johnson, Omarsson, go on 99 with Eriksson. So we are at the front. Perfect. And then probably a bit too late, but Johnson can have his last gel. We need to get in someone's wheel with Johnson here. I'm gonna go there to their wheel, and now it's 3 to go. So let's attack here. We'll go over the last hump, and then it goes downhill. So maybe we can start a bit early. It goes down the hill with 1k to go. I'll start sprinting with Johnson here. It goes empty quite quickly, but let's go Omarsson, and then we have separation. This is awesome. Johnson, 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 and that does mean we also are gonna win GC if we just finish tomorrow, which is absolutely perfect. I did not expect that. Once more, we went on that little uphill, and then the downhill they couldn't catch us at all anymore. Didn't really matter how slow we were. Everyone is on same time, but here you can see we are a substantial amount of time ahead, and we are definitely gonna get that one too, bar from any bad luck. And even I think we will take the green jersey. This is perfect, absolutely perfect. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna simulate the last race because I don't want to waste time on that. Okay, I simulated the last one, and as you can see, Fritkar won, so he does pass Omarsson, but we don't really care about that. We did win GC, we did win the points classification, and we did win the Young Riders classifications. Basically a perfect race. Awesome. Awesome. I did not expect this at all. Okay, finally good news from our sponsor. After a lot of race wins, 9 to be exact, we finally get an update. Before the Olympias Tour, it was at 20, and now it's 96. Because we, of course, have had a super success with a first place. We are on the 1st of April, so let's check if the rankings are up to date. And there we go, we are at 305. We have 290, which means with the championships of Iceland, we actually will get another 150, and that should be enough to get us into the top 200. Doesn't mean that we're gonna end it here for the season. No, we're gonna try to keep it up because we do want to go up in Continental Pro. That will open up some races to us. If we're in the top 35, we will go up, so that's what we can aim for. This will open up our team to .pro races. I mean, we do one now anyway, but we need those to get up the popularity, and more importantly, it will open up our team to World Tour races, which are also super important. Doesn't mean I think we're gonna win a World Tour race. Definitely not in those first years. Our riders are just not strong enough at all. Okay, the next race in this series is the Jamaica International Cycling Classic. It's 3 races, no intermediate, so only points at the finish, which means also to win, we just have to do well at the finish. I'll race these and I'll catch up with you if we do well afterwards. Okay, guys, 3 race days in Jamaica, and honestly, comparing to the last races, a bit disappointing. Sprinters like these that we would have easily beat with our train before beat us this time, and then somehow out of nowhere for the last stage, Alvaro Hodge and this Jonathan guy came out of nowhere. Before, I didn't see anyone with sprinting above 68, and suddenly they show up. So we were almost clueless here against those other teams. Actually, what mostly happened is their sprint trains were just better. Where before our sprint train somehow got out the results, here it was basically impossible. In the end, 6th place, we will get some points, but it will be disappointing in comparison to the other ones. Last update on Bramson, because we have gotten score 10 here on his discovery. So that means this is what we will get. Ooh, he's a very good puncher. Ooh, I like that. That's good to get us some nice points. Unfortunately, his sprint is not great, but basically everything else is definitely good enough for us to do something nice with. But this puncher's potential really fills me with hope. Now, for the next bit, I am going to skip the tour of Mersin. There's too many mountain stages. We're not going to be able to score any points there. And also the next 2 races, the Rutland, there's just too many. So we're not going to do the Rutland Classic anymore. At least we're going to simulate it because there's too many cobbles. We are shit at cobbles. It's still a nice race, so I'll let them ride it. Same for the Tour of Bostinique. Maybe the time trial will be nice for Johnson, and I'll jump in to get him GC victory would be nice, but it really depends how his time trial goes up. And then these one-day races, we'll do all of them next time, because I think they're a really good way to score new points. Also next time, this is a big one, the Gran Premio Internacional whatever in Portugal. I'm sorry for the Portuguese supporters here. I am not very good at it. I'm from Belgium, so... But we're gonna focus on this because, as you can see, this is darker color, so it's a 0.1 race. This means if we win a 0.1 race, I think we get up to 2 popularity. So let's go to the scouting. Right now, Iceland is a 1 popularity. And if this goes up, we will get more juniors. And we need more juniors because we only scouted 1 right now. So for next year's, it's important for this to go up. And for that, we need to win a .1 race. And then we'll close next time with the national championships. So let's get simulating then. Okay, welcome back. It's the 1st of May. I have simulated most of the races until this date. And the good news is we can go to the preparations of dossiers. Of course, you know what that means. We have only 1 filter that needs to be on there, and that is Iceland. I'm not even sure they're gonna show up, to be completely honest with you guys, because they're so lowly rated. Oh, they are. Nice. Okay, we'll just open all of them. Doesn't really matter. They're already at 100% interest, but it's at the moment the only thing we can do really. We confirm the dossier. I think that's it for today. Like I said before, I am going to do all of these one-day races. Some of them are important for us, but next time this is the most important race for us. We mainly need to improve our popularity, and the way how we do that is win .1 races, or in the far future win the .pro races. Good. I hope you had a blast. I hope you loved this episode. If you did, please leave a like, consider subscribing. I really do this as a passion project. It's purely for me. If it doesn't go anywhere with popularity of the channel, I don't really care, but it's always nice to see that people appreciate it. So leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. And I'll see you next time.